If you are a beginner at making vertical video for YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram, then this is the video for you. In this video, I'm going to share 4 tips for beginners to make better vertical videos. Let's just get right into it. My name is Nate. Welcome back to the channel, Nate Killian Films. The first tip that we're going to be talking about today is if you're using a DSLR or mirrorless camera, turn your camera sideways. This way you're already filming your footage in 1080 by 1920, which are the correct dimensions for vertical video, and you won't have to crop any of your footage in post-production. When I first started making vertical video, I thought that was the way to do it. I filmed exactly like I am right now. I had a horizontal camera, and then in post-production, I would just crop in, but I realized that I was losing so much room in my image that tilting my camera sideways pretty much just solved that issue right away. Now, if you're filming with your phone, you don't need to worry about this. Just keep your phone the same way you would hold your phone, up and down. Don't turn it sideways and you'll be good to go. Tip number 2 for making vertical video is you're gonna wanna use a hook at the beginning of your video. Those first 2 to 3 seconds of your vertical video are critical, especially because vertical video is a type of format that's supposed to be really quick and you're supposed to grab your viewer's attention immediately. You can do this by doing something similar to what I did at the beginning of the video.
If you are a beginner at making vertical video,
calling out the viewer, you can provide an immediate benefit to what they'll get if they watch your video. There's a lot of different ways to hook your audience in, but one of the most common ways is to just call out your viewer. Say something like, you need these 5 things to do X, Y, and Z. If you are this, then you need to do this. Right off the bat, it grabs the viewer's attention and it makes them feel like what they're about to watch is valuable to them. Tip number 3, add motion or cuts to your Tip number 3 is add motion or cuts to your video just to make it more engaging, rather than a static angle. Now, you don't need to go crazy here, but a little bit goes a long way. Whether it's a slow push in, you cut in on your face, or you cut in on whatever you want your viewer's attention to go to. Maybe you change the camera angle, or you add images into your video on top of your video, just to keep your viewer engaged, keep your viewer stimulated, keep giving them something new to look at. There is a statistic that I saw somewhere that basically every 2 to 3 seconds, something in your video should change. Now, I wouldn't suggest just being random and throwing in random cuts and random things every couple seconds, because that just is pointless. You still want to get your message across without being distracting. Tip number 4, the final tip, which actually kind of connects to the previous tip a little bit, use subtitles in your videos. Now, in this particular format, there's a lot of people who actually don't watch these videos with sound on. So if you're using subtitles, you're gonna be able to grab that audience as well. And how this connects to the previous tip is that every time the subtitles change, that is a change that is happening on your screen. And you could change the color of the font, you could change the style of the font. It's just another way to keep your viewer engaged. But mainly, there's just a lot of viewers that will watch without sound, and it's really helpful for them. Now, this can be done very easily in Premiere Pro. There's a whole section of Premiere Pro that auto-generates captions for you. Or when you upload your video to Instagram or TikTok, there's like an auto caption generator in there. I personally prefer using Premiere Pro because I can get very accurate titles. I can edit them myself. Versus Instagram and TikTok, I think it kind of just auto generates it, and you might get a couple words that aren't actually what you said. If you're just somebody who wants to save time and just get the video uploaded and not worry about doing captions, there are those auto generating captions softwares on Instagram and TikTok that would be helpful for you. So those are 4 different tips for beginners who are making vertical video. If you like this video, give it a like, or if you found it helpful, give it a like. There's a whole lot of reasons you could give it a like, but whatever, you know. My name is Nate. Keep telling stories, and I'll see you in the next video.